Okay, in about a month, we will be celebrating the holiday of Shavuot, during which time we celebrate God's revelation to the children of Israel. When God gifted us the Torah on Mount Sinai, and we accepted the responsibility of being God's people. Jewish time is marked in many different ways. One way, not by being late, whoever was giggling, yes, okay. One way is by the Shalosh Regalim, the three major pilgrimage holidays of which Shavuot is one. A little bit of history. During the time of the temple in Jerusalem, Jews were commanded to make a thrice yearly pilgrimage to the temple to make sacrifices to God. These three holidays coincided with the bounty of the harvests. During the fall harvest, we celebrate our faith in God's abundance through the holiday of Sukkot. During the spring harvest, we express our gratitude for God's miracles through the holiday of Passover. During the summer harvest, we celebrate reaping the rewards of God's Torah during Shavuot. On Shavuot, we read from the book of Ruth. One of the most famous lines of the book of Ruth is when the titular character expresses her devotion to her mother-in-law, Naomi. Naomi has a long journey ahead of her that she is ready to make alone. She tries to send Ruth back home to Ruth's mother's house, but Ruth resists, saying, "Where you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God." This profession of love and devotion has since been used for many moving purposes. Lovers say it to one another under the chuppah. Jews by choice exclaim it as they emerge from the ritual bath of the mikveh for the first time as a Jew. Congregants profess it to each other during times of major transition. Ruth was a Moabite. The text, more often than not, refers to Ruth not just by her name, but also by her people, as though it's a kind of shameful title, Ruth the Moabite, as if we should always remember that she is other. Thus, Ruth has been embraced as the matriarch of misfits. The rabbis refer to a quote from the book of Psalms, and they attach this verse to Ruth to honor her. The stone that the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone, because Ruth bears the unique distinction of birthing the child who sires King David. From Ruth the Moabite, she becomes the grandmother of the Davidic line. The matriarch of misfits ends her story as a progenitrix of the most hallowed king of Israel. Friends, I am a misfit. I identify with Ruth's journey and struggle to find a place to belong, a place where her unique offerings can be appreciated. Throughout the course of my life, I too have experienced many periods of not fitting in. I have felt like a Moabite, a stranger with no status or protection. Since the very beginning of my tenure at the Santa Monica Synagogue, you have individually and collectively gone out of your way to proclaim that I fit here. I propose for your consideration that perhaps the Santa Monica Synagogue is an institution that serves as a sort of haven for misfits. I hope I can say that without giving offense. I feel comfortable sharing this idea because of the many congregants who have approached me with stories of your own misfitting. whether it be an upbringing in a religious institution that was unwelcoming or incomprehensible, or the experience of searching for a synagogue and finding judgment hurled at you because of who you love. There are certainly endless ways of misfitting. But at the SMS, like me, we have all found and continue to find that we fit, despite all the ways we might not fit elsewhere. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. It's holy. I am deeply grateful that the Santa Monica Synagogue is my rabbinic home. I am deeply grateful for the bounty of acceptance and support we all find here. I am so excited to share this next exciting chapter of the SMS's history together. Wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. I have so many great ideas and new plans. I can't wait for President Cheryl's announcement so we can get started. It's not quite yet. First, Mishabera.